Let's take you to the city of Cape Town for the Springboks National Victory Tour. Yolulwe Qoshe is standing by. Locate yourself for us, Yolulwe. Where are you now at this hour, and what are we seeing and hearing?
Newzroom, I am back where we began this tour as the members of the media. We got onto a bus here at the Southern Sun Cullinan Hotel, where it has been a bit stationary. The momentum of this tour has been halted a little bit. The word that we're getting is that the wives and the families of the Springbok players have since gone back in to the hotel for quite some time. And while that exchange happens on the bus, we've had a little exchange of ourselves. We've taken the fans off for a while and brought the journalists on from the bench, doing a little bit of a bomb squad motion ourselves. Saying that, I'm bringing in journalist Dylan Jack, who writes for SA Rugby magazine. Dylan, thank you so much for your time. You're a person that covers rugby for an extensive period of time here in Cape Town. You've seen the numbers come out today in Cape Town to embrace the spirit of the World Cup and rugby. As a rugby writer, rugby observer, enthusiast, how does this make you feel?
It's absolutely incredible. I don't really have words for it. It's been immense show of unity for South Africans across all kinds of backgrounds. We've seen people turn out in their tens of thousands. We've driven from City Hall down to the Cullinan, and what should have taken a 10-minute drive has gone for 2 hours, just because of the sea of people that have just come out to just get a glimpse of their heroes. People climbing on top of robots, on top of trees, on top of trucks. It's been absolutely immense to see. I was here during the 2019 tour, and this dwarfs it tenfold. It's been incredible.
And we look at the Springbok squad. The 33-man squad features a lot of players that either play for the Stormers or have played for the Stormers or were born in different regions of the Western Cape. Those type of players, does it make the city and the people endear themselves to this team even more?
I think so. We heard at City Hall, we saw them take out, you saw Sia Kolisi and Chislin Colby give speeches at City Hall, and that's no mistake. They're both two favorite sons of Cape Town. And we've seen them, the cheers coming out for Sia. We've seen them cheer for Chislin as well. I think that just really does, as you say, endear the team even more, that they're able to celebrate the likes of a Grant Williams, a Kanan Moody, guys who have come from similar backgrounds to them.
And Cape Town is no stranger to silverware and these type of parades. The home team, the Stormers, the first winners of that inaugural United Rugby Championship competition. You experienced that particular feat. How was that parade compared to this one?
It wasn't even close, to be honest, if I'm being really honest with you. Look, the people did turn up for the Stormers, if I'm being honest. But this is just being South Africans from all sorts of walks of life coming together, celebrating their heroes. It's been massive to see.
When Rusty Erasmus took over in 2018, put his vision onto this particular Springbok side and rugby in South Africa, did you envision South Africa having 2 World Cups under his tenure?
Not necessarily. I mean, the plan was always for 2023 to be the year that the Boks won the World Cup. I mean, 2019 was a massive bonus, and the fact that the Springboks took that hard, still were able to take that hard path, beating France, England, New Zealand, all the way through to the World Cup, just incredible. I mean, I've got to tip my hat to the Springbok coaches. They've done an immense job.
Now, speak about the Springbok coaches and the immense job. After this, the celebrations, when they die down, we go again. The new leaf needs to be turned in transition period. A lot of our players, especially in the forwards, 32 years old, 33 years old, meaning if they do make it to 2027, they won't be in the same nick. How are we looking in terms of our next generation? Can we push and make it a triple and unprecedented in rugby terms?
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of big shoes to be filled. I mean, main among those is going to be Dwayne Vermeulen, who has retired, who's probably called it a day internationally at least. So those are big shoes to fill. The front row forwards, you're probably looking at 1 or 2 that need to be replaced there, that aren't going to be, that might be able to push through for the next 2 years, but definitely not the next 4. So yeah, among the pack, there's going to be some really, really big shoes to fill. But I think we have got the, one thing we know about South Africa is we've always got the front row depth, the forward depth coming through, and there's always the next one. People thought, where's the next Bismarck, where's the next Yanni, where's the next Beast going to come from? And we've got them. So I have no doubt that we're going to be able to get the next ones through.
One that sticks out for me personally, Dylan, I don't know how you feel. I've always looked at a player like Eben Elizabeth, or as he's been termed now, Elizabeth. I don't see a similar player to him in our South African system. When Bakkie Botha retired, we didn't have to look for a replacement. He was already there playing alongside him. How do you think we look past if Esabel says, I'm calling it a day, I've won everything I need to do? Where do we look in terms of that number 4 lock?
Yeah, that's going to be a really difficult one because we haven't really got the depth in terms of number 4 locks, number 4 enforcers. We've got some promising players coming through at our franchises, but maybe players who aren't necessarily there. I know the plan was to bring someone Murat through a bit already, but unfortunately we've seen injuries hamper his development quite a bit at the start of his career. So hopefully he can get back fit, get back onto the field, and South Africa is a real next up-and-coming leader in that player, I think.
Dylan, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate your input as always. Dylan.
Thank you so much.
That was Dylan Jack, a citizen of Cape Town, a person that observes a lot of rugby from Cape Town, covers a lot of games here, has seen different crowds in Cape Town, has seen the good side, has seen the bad side of what rugby can do in this beautiful city. Now, I don't know if the Springboks are coming out, or 1 or 2 Springboks are hanging from the glass doors, but the crowd has been a bit excited here and there. So I wonder, Duduzile, if we will be able to see the parade get back in motion soon, and we'll see a new look bomb squad coming out from the hotel. Maybe the wives would have changed into their away kits going towards Durban. We'll have to wait and see, Duduzile. When you do get that update, I will tell you, as well as our viewers. Back to you in studio.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Yolulwe Qoshe, coming to us from the city of Cape Town for the Springboks victory tour in that city.